What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now Plus. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about Little Nightmares 3. Honestly, maybe the biggest surprise of Gamescom. I think so, because when you think of the bigger things at Gamescom, Crimson Desert, maybe Phantom Liberty, a lot of these things we kind of knew were going to be there. This game came out of nowhere, and honestly, it kind of surprises me. One, the announcement. Two, even when it's going to release. So 2024 is when they plan to release it. They didn't give months or even a fall, spring, winter kind of thing. But you know, it's been almost 3 years since Little Nightmares 2. It feels like a long time, but it also doesn't feel like long at all. And I guess I'm so used to games taking like 5-6 years from like one to the next to come out that I'm kind of shocked that a game could do it in 3 to 3.5 years. So that's one bit of information. Comes out next year. I want to talk about a couple worrisome things that it's not like a guaranteed death blow to the game, but just some things that are kind of floating through my head. But the game looks really good. You can immediately tell, right? It's Little Nightmares, and it's cooperative. So I would say maybe one of the biggest misses is that it's online co-op, so you can play it by yourself, and the other person will be AI. They did confirm that in the PlayStation blog, so you'll always have that other person with just an AI companion, or you can play it online. I feel like this would be the game to do kind of couch co-op. You don't have to do split screen or anything. You just have both players doing it, so that's kind of annoying. That's kind of a miss in my opinion, but you know what? They haven't steered me wrong yet. However, there's the second part of this. So we knew, and I had covered this actually quite a lot when Little Nightmares 2 came out, the original developers of 1 and 2, they're done. They said they're moving on. I think we've even seen a tease of their next game. I'm pretty sure I'm remembering correctly. So they're done. This is Supermassive Games. Now, I believe they helped with the second game, but they obviously didn't kind of lead it, and they didn't make it, all on their own. So this is their first jump into doing it all by themselves. Number one, Supermassive Games is making like 15 things right now. They're the modern day Telltale, which is both a good and a bad thing. Number two, the worrisome, I guess, part of me is, okay, well, can you actually nail what a Little Nightmares game is doing it on your own, right? This is your first shot, and obviously changing things up a little bit, but I think we all kind of expect certain things with a Little Nightmares game, and I hope that we get it. But beyond that, I know these are some worrisome things. I'm not trying to make this video all negative, because the trailer, it's very short, but it's very, very good, right? It does everything it kind of needs to do. The information of these two characters being different, and they're going to have their own kind of different, I think, abilities, or at least things that they can kind of carry with them. So you might use one, then you might need to use the other. Sounds really, really cool. I'm pumped, and I'm pumped that it releases, again, so soon. That kind of caught me almost as off guard as the game being announced in the first place. Well, I guess final, maybe negative, and it's not specifically this game, but it comes out next year, and it comes out like across all platforms. Now look, the more the merrier. I'm not saying make this game exclusive or anything, but we're in 2024, okay, by the time, say, this game comes out. We are years and years and years after the current gen has come out, PS5, Series S and X. I think we gotta, and I've been saying this for like 2+ years, and it's becoming more and more obvious. I think it's time we leave last gen behind, okay? Now, again, I've been saying that for a long time. In 2024, I don't know how many games should come out on the PS4 and Xbox One. I feel like that kind of, and we've seen it with some developers that almost admit it, they slow them down, making a game off of like 6 different systems. They'd prefer to just do one generation versus both. So it's not a unique problem to Little Nightmares 3, but I just don't know why we're still doing this. Again, I've been griping about it when it was kind of unpopular to say it. I think it's very popular to say drop last gen right now, but I beat everybody to that. So overall, game looks great. I cannot wait to play it. I loved Little Nightmares 2. I think I maybe even like 2 more than 1. I think 1 is kind of most people's favorites, but this is a great series. I'm very glad to see it continue. It sells very well for the budget, so I hope it does well. I hope we can continue to get more of these games, and I hope that Supermassive Games is able to do it justice, and that's probably the biggest thing. You're on your own now. Make the game how you would think that a Little Nightmares 3 would be, and we should all be good. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure, as always, you're subscribed, bell icon turned on, and I hope to see you all on the next one.